I remember.
Okay.
Let me give you sharing access, but I can kind of briefly tell you about what we went through candles yesterday. We already discussed at the beginning the open and the close and the highs and the lows, but then there were 4 types of candles, and some of them are changed according to if it's bullish or if it's bearish. And then also we went through understanding wicks and how that impacts stuff. So I think that I forget the name of the candle, but the strongest candle is when it's totally red or totally green and there's no wick, because that means people are buying or people are selling at every level. So then there's a sell off and there's a buy off. So that one was quite clear to me. The other one was there's the doji candle, which is a bad candle basically, where it's a tiny green or red, and then there's up and down where people are trying to sell it different. The market's confused, it's not clear what's happening, and that's where we talked about the grocery shop and he's like confused about the prices he's trying to sell for. Then you had I think it's called in a bullish market, maybe, I guess it's called maybe a shooting star, maybe. No, anyway, I'll tell you the other one that I do remember anyway. There is I think it's called I think it's called momentum, but it's where I forget the name, but I understand the concept, where the market, for example, opens at 100, no one wants to buy, he then tries to sell it at 95, and then 1 or 2 buyers, and because there's 1 or 2 buyers, other buyers come in, so then it can go up, so then it still is momentum because it's green, and it will close maybe at 110, even though it opened at 100, but it went down and then went up, and that's generally a good buying signal because it shows there's momentum coming towards the other side. And then on
Perfect.
they're both bearish, because even if the close is higher than the open, the point is that he tried to sell it for much higher, and he didn't succeed, which means the market now the day after will probably lose confidence because they said he's trying to sell it too high. So we can't predict what will happen next, because it might go up, it might go down, but it's negative anyway. So, okay.
Yeah, it is negative anyway.
The demand ends for a particular price when people stop buying it at that price, I guess. So if we're going from, it's coming out of a different pattern, right? So if it's upward, then it goes downward, or it might go to range bound. So it's just a change in the pattern, I guess. So it's, as long as there's a movement, I think that's my understanding of it anyway. A sign of a
bearish.
Negative, it's good bearish, but then before the previous trend before it, we don't know, because we just know it's going to go down now. So I wouldn't know the trend before it, would we? Because it could be up, it could be down, it could be sideways, but then when we see the shooting star, we know it's going to go down further, basically. So, or not, is that right? Depending upon the time that you're viewing, because the trend changes if you're looking at day versus 5 minutes versus an hour. So what do you think?